back to Solo Game Amy. I'm Amy, and today we're going to be playing Final Girl. We're going to be playing Razorface at Hellscape. It's a Season 3 game set, and I'm very excited to get started. So let's do it. Alright, let's start with Hellscape. So this is the Hellscape board. You will have these extra tiles that can either have, they both have two sides. So you will randomly place these tiles on the 4 spots on the board, just making sure that the symbol is up in the upper left-hand corner, because these tiles will be swapping and flipping during the game. Next we have Razorface. He starts with 9 health. One thing that makes Razorface different is that we're going to have to draw these 3 affliction cards. In order to beat Razorface, we have to complete the afflictions before we can get him down to his final health and kill him. So, otherwise I've already set out the items. We have Seething Orb. We have Control Node, which says immediately place yourself and up to 1 victim in your space on any exit space. And we have Book of Ecstasy, which will prevent the horror from going up 3 times. The Seething Orb is an attack item, which is worth 2 attacks and takes both hands. So let's see here. The Seething Orb is in the House of Mutilation. The Control Node is in the Nexus. And the Book of Ecstasy is in the Sepulchre of Blood. I'm probably saying that wrong. Alright, so I'm going to draw our 3 affliction cards. We've got the Gift of Pain. All will writhe in splendid agony. Purge requirement. Deal at least 3 damage to Razorface in 1 action phase. Purge effect is lose a heart. We have Delicious Sacrifice. Purge requirement. Remove a 0 card from the game. Purge effect. If the dark power has been revealed, remove another 0 card from the game. And for our third one, You Call, I Come. Purge requirement, discard a random item card. Purge effect, place Razorface in your space. So we will have to do those. If ever any of these become impossible to do, you can remove it from the game and pick a new affliction card. But if you run out of affliction cards, then you have lost the game. Also, you can only clear one of these once per round. So you can't do all 3 in 1 turn, only 1 per turn. During the upkeep phase, we will be rolling these special die. These will tell us if these are going to move or flip. If you get the same symbol, you match the symbol to one of these and then flip it, putting your people back where they were. If you get 2 different ones, then you swap them, keeping the people on them. Alright, so now we need to draw a setup card. Revelation. Every setup with Hellscape, you're going to put 1 meeple in each of the Hellscape spaces. So I gotta do that still. And then do what it says on the setup card. So we need 2 people here in the House of Mutilation, 2 people in the Sepulchre of Blood. Razorface is going in the middle in the Nexus. We are going to be down here. There's an exit space here, the Nexus, and up in the upper right-hand corner. Now with these tiles, they may make walls that you can't go through, or places where people can't panic anywhere. If victims panic and they can't go anywhere, they just stay still. If you can't move into a space because there isn't a direct way, there's a wall in the way, then you can't go that way. It also will change the targeting of the killer. So if the killer is targeting the person closest, it'll be the closest one they can actually get to, or the furthest one they can actually physically get to. Alright, so I think that does it for the setup. I have 2 die to start, because we're going to start on 6 time, and the horse starts at 5. I've already randomly selected the final health token. We're playing with Christy. She has 5 hearts. She has 4 requirements to flip her card. And her special ability is, during the killer phase, draw 2 tarot cards instead of the normal 1. Choose 1 to resolve and shuffle the other one back in the deck. For each additional victim save, move 1 space. Oh, and I also need to bring up that during Hellscape, we do have one special action card called Hellshift. Rearrange all Hellscape tiles as you choose. So this can come in handy if we need to change the way the board is configured to get places, save people, or hide from Razorface. I've also decided to choose to use one of the special signature action cards, and I randomly selected Bribe. Bribe may only be played if you have at least one item. You can discard an item to ignore all attack and bring the horror down if you get a double success. A single success, you discard one random item and ignore all damage. If you do not get a success, it's discard one random item. So that only works if we end up searching and getting items. Alright, so now we need to pull our first event card. Sadistic Seeker. I got exactly what I asked for. The victim closest to you is now the Seeker. If the Seeker is in your space during the upkeep phase, lose a heart. If the Seeker dies while in your space, you can move the whore up to 4 into the green. That's pretty good. Negative whore. If the Seeker leaves play, discard this card. So we want the Seeker to die in our space, but we don't want the Seeker to be in our space during the upkeep phase. That's very tricky. So victim closest to you would be this one. So we'll replace that with an orange meeple. There we go. We're going to start the game with our 6 free cards. I think we are going to start with a focus. 1 success. So we'll lose a time. That goes up. And let's do another focus. Double star. So we will gain 2 time and go 2, 3. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Well, we don't want to end the upkeep phase with this one. And if we only move 1 space, that is what's going to happen. I would like to move, though. Razorface is stuck. It can't come this way right now. But these tiles will change. Do I want to stay here and just wait and see what happens with the Hellshift or during upkeep? Or we could try to walk and get somewhere like to this place for the Book of Ecstasy, which is pretty good. We can't go this way. I think we're just going to end our turn. So we have 7 to spend. I think we would like to get a sprint for 2, distraction for 3, that's 5, and a search for 2. Alright, we'll place the 0 action cards in the tableau. Okay, now it is Razorface's turn. And he's going to target the closest victim or final girl, moving 1 space. And then kill that one. Goodbye, Freddy! The Bloodlust will go up 1. Next we will pull our first terror card. Violent Taste. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, target the nearest victim and kill them. So he will be moving here. We will kill this guy, Jennifer. Bloodlust goes up again. We lose a whore. I have to set that back to 6. So that's the end of the killer phase. Next, for the upkeep phase, we're going to roll for our Hellscape. Oops. Try that again. We got a circle and a door. So these are going to swap. Which is okay, I guess. And no one's going to panic. And now it's our turn. I think now we're going to walk. And those. 1 success. Lose a time, move 1 space. We're going to move here. We're going to walk again. Ugh. Alright. We are going to lose a heart, lose 2 time, and move 1 space. Let's do a sprint, what I think we might call it. 1 success, down to 2, move 2 spaces, 1. Well, do we want to take this person with us? No, we'll just leave them there. 1, 2. We'll end up in the Sepulchre blood. Alright, with these two guys. The only other thing we could do is a distraction, which I think we should do that. And we got one success, and we could turn it into a double success by discarding our short rest and weak attack, which I want to do, which is going to bring this up 2 and bring our time up to 4. Alright, that's all we're going to do for this round. So we have 4 to spend. I think that we would like we're going to get these 2 cards back, our 2 focuses from last round. And we need a search and a sprint. My camera's moving. Is there a puppy down there moving stuff? We're going to put these back. Now it is the killer's phase. We'll move 1, killing Tommy. Bloodlust goes up. Tear card. Spiral of Horrors. Shift each hellscape 1 space clockwise. Alright, so we do this in order. Clockwise is that way, so we're going to go like that, like that, like that, and like that. Interesting. Don't know what that changes, except that we can get... Nope, we can't get out now that way. Or that way. I don't like that at all. Place 1 new victim on the pinwheel space. And 1 new victim on the hourglass space. In the space of your choice. Let's do that. And let's keep him as far away from the killer as possible. Draw an event. Delight in pain. When you search in the Sepulchre of Blood, gain a heart. Oh, that's awesome. Because that's what I'm going to do. And I want to gain a heart. Interesting. Okay, that works for us. That's the end of the killer phase. Now we've got to do the hellscape upkeep. No one panics. The 0-1 is going to flip. Whoop. Back you go. Kind of isolating that one from the sides. And now it's back to our turn. Let's focus and see if we can get 3 die. And double success. Nice. So the whore goes down. So that should be at 6, so now it's at 8. Let's search with another die. And we get to gain our heart back. Oof. Nothing. Let's get rid of the other search and the focus to make that a success. Lose a time. Gain a heart because of that event card. And 1/6 to take the top items. So we are here. We are going to get the Book of Ecstasy. Prevent the horror from increasing, which is good. I'm just going to use these to remind me because I don't have the little... I don't know what I did with the little markers. We'll just use these. We won't look at them. Prevent horror. Okay, that's cool. Of course, we do have one of these inflictions. I think that required us to discard a random item card. So we might have to do that. Now, does that mean a random item card from your hand? Or from just in general? Because it doesn't say from your hand. So I think maybe it just means up here. That's how I read it. Because otherwise it would say discard a random item card from your hand. I think maybe we would just pick a random card that's already out. Okay. All I have left is a sprint. And I don't think I want to go anywhere. So I'm going to end my turn. Putting these back. Oh, no, wait. What am I doing? We're purchasing cards first. So we're going to get back these 4 freebies. And we have 7 to spend. I'm going to get... Don't really have to worry about the horror because we have this. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I've been waiting to record for when he would stop, and he will not stop. So hopefully it's not too loud in the background. I am going to get... Well, we're going to have to deal 3 damage at some point. So, Furious Strike, Sprint, and a Close Call for 7. Now these go back. This goes back to 6. And it is now the killer phase. He is now moving 2, which means this is going to kill Denise. And now the dark power is revealed. Infinite Despair. Oh, it's an epic dark power. If at least one victim panics during the panic phase, horror goes up twice, otherwise horror goes up once. Every panic phase? That is very bad. Okay. I picked the epic. That's a thing. Okay, now we pull a tarot card. Pain and pleasure indivisible. He's going to target the closest victim or final girl, and he's going to do one attack. I probably should have gotten a defensive card, but I did not. 1, 2. He will go for the victim first, so that will be Johnny. Then it says the horror goes up, but we're going to play one of these. And then we gain 2 time. Well, that's nice. Because that's the pleasure part, huh? Alright, so now he's in our space, but we need to do the hell shift first. We got the door and the fan. So these are going to go back. Which we could probably try to go save those people. It's our turn. Let's do... Well, we can't do 3 in 1 with that, but we can at least hit him since we're here. And we have 3 die. One success. We're going to change that short rest and a weak attack to make that a double success. We are going to hit him for 2. Oh, I forgot to do the panic phase. Let me panic that victim really quick. 5. Okay, good. He's over here. And the epic thing said if at least one panics, it goes up 2, but we're going to use the rest of that to make that stop, and that's the end of that. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, I took 2 hits on him. So now he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this goes up 1. And now what am I going to do? I think we're going to sprint. Oh my goodness. Get rid of my close call and my walk to move 2 spaces. 1, 2, and then I'm going to sprint again. Hope this time. Oh my goodness, epic fail. Alright, I'm going to lose a heart, lose 2 time, and move 1 space. No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to end my thing with him. So I'm going to put that heart back, lose 2 time, and I'm still going to lose a heart, but I'm not going to move. Yep. I could still try to walk though, because now my turn isn't over. Oh, come on. I have no cards in my hand, but I feel like I can't roll all fails again. I just rolled all fails. Do you see that? I did it twice in a row with 3 die. Okay. We're just going to lose 2 more time. Down to 3. Okay, now we have 3 time and no cards. We get these 2 focus back. 3 time. I have no way to walk. This is not good. I guess we will get a distraction. No, well, we have 2 focus in our hand. I guess we'll get another search and a close call. Even though we can't. Now we can't move. I did not plan this well at all. That goes back to 6. I got a little bit too excited about rolling with 3 die. Alright, it is Razor's turn. Razy face. Mr. Raz. We are going to move him 2 spaces. Closest 1. So that's a space, huh? No, that's not a space. That's just a hall. Alright, so what? He's going to come to us because there's more people here. He's going to kill someone. This goes there. That goes there. 4 goes up. Bloodlust 1 up. And now we're going to pull a tarot card. Oh, and I didn't name that person. Steven. Goodbye, Steven. Death Labyrinth. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw them. Otherwise, all victims panic. Okay, so this infinite despair is only if they panic during the panic phase. Otherwise, okay, so all victims panic. All victims that enter the killer space are killed. That enter, but they're already in there, so I don't think that counts. So let's panic the 2 that are with him. 6 and 2. 1 goes this way. 1 goes this way. The only one that could die would be this one, which actually, if he dies in my space, this goes to 4. So I kind of want this guy to panic into the space with the killer. Die. Oh, he does. Well, that's going to be awesome. All right, well, let's finish panicking everyone else. So let's do this one, 4, this one, 5, just switch spots, this one, 3, this one, 5, this one, 1. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I had to lose my phone camera because it fell. 1, 2, 3. I think that's what we had. Yeah, it was down to 4 hearts. Alright, everything went flying. I panicked all the victims. That's where I was. If a victim that enters the killer space are killed, so the sadistic seeker is killed, which means this goes up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bloodlust goes up. This goes up 1. Okay. Well, could one of those be counted? I'm going to do it like that. I don't know. I probably did that wrong, but I'm going to take 8 and keep this down here. Guess it depends on what order. Do you move the bloodlust? Do you do this before or after you do the bloodlust? Not sure. Either way, we now can draw a terror card. Oh no, wait, that was the terror card. An event card. Barrier of Blood. Place the Barrier of Blood token over the Nexus on the side of your choice. It is now only an exit or search space, but not both. We're going to make it an exit. See if I can save somebody. Okay, that's the end of the killer phase. Panic phase. Nothing. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to walk. So I'm going to end up just probably doing nothing. Alright, so no one panics, and now it's my turn. I can only have focus, search, and close call. So I think I'm going to take my 8. Well, first we're going to get back 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 cards in our hand. We have 8 to spend. So we're definitely getting Retaliate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that we are going to... Well, before we do that... Alright, hold on. Retcon. These are the cards we have in our hand, right? I think we want to purge one of these. Remove a 0 cost card from the game. Okay, so we have to remove 2. But that's okay. I think we're going to remove the focus and the weak attack from the game so that we'll be able to have more cards if the Dark Palace... Yep, okay. So we've gotten rid of one of those. Now we'll end our turn with 8. We get these back. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in our hand. See what I did there? Haha. 8 to spend. We're going to get a Retaliate for 4, a Guard, 5, 6, and a Search. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in our hand. Awesome. This goes back down to 6. We got a Retaliate and a Guard, so he's going to attack us. We are going to retaliate. We're going to change that into a double success with our focus and our short rest. Sorry about the dog barking. So ignore all, and we are going to do 2 damage. It still isn't a 3 damage, but we will try. Terror card. If the final girl and the killer are on a hellscape tile, this goes up. Which, yeah, we are. He's going to attack me again. So this is Plains of Torment, I should have said. So I'm going to do another guard. Still have 3 die. Oh, we'll just... I say we re-roll this for 1, 2, and hope that I roll better. And we didn't. We'll get rid of a search and a walk and make this a single success for our guard. Reduce by 2. Or I think we're just going to take the fail and make it reduce by 1 instead of 2. And because he's only doing 2, so we'll just lose 1 heart. Let's do that. I'd rather keep the walk and the search in my hand. It's the end of the killer phase. Let's see if we're moving and grooving. The fan and the star are going to switch places, which we are on, which I don't mind. Because I want to get to the Nexus and save at least 1 person. And now no one's going to panic, and now it's our turn. We are going to walk. I don't like these dice. We'll use these instead. Oh my gosh. Those were also terrible. We're going to move one space. We're going to lose a heart. Am I really going to do that? I'll get rid of I'll get rid of both my searches to make this one success. Lose a time. We're going to walk again. Alright, come on now. Finally, a success. Lose a time. Walk. I'm going to save these two people. I'm going to get a heart back. And I'm going to move one space. Where do I want to go? I guess this way. I only have 2 to spend. We have no freebies. So I'm just going to get a sprint card. Wait, was that all my cards? I guess it was. Jeez Louise. These back. If I messed up, oh well. Killer's phase. He's going to target me or the closest victim. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So one, nope, but he can't go this way. So 1, 2, 3, and I have nothing. So this, I did not think this through very well. He's gonna attack me for 2. Oh dear, what have I done? I should have gotten a guard. See the purpose in your pain. This is gonna go. 4 is going up by 2. If at least one affliction has been purged, discard one affliction of your choice and draw a new affliction card to replace it. Oh, I like that. I think I'm going to do the item card. I feel like that's going to be harder. Purge. So we got Experience Unbound. Purge required. Achieve or use your ultimate ability. Purge effect. Razor Face recovers 3 hearts. I don't like that one either. Okay. If no afflictions have been purged, the bloodlust goes up if they have. Thank goodness he didn't do anything to me because we are going to sprint the heck out of there. Put that back to 6. Upkeep phase. First we have to do this. That's going to flip. And now it is our turn. We are just going to run for the hills. We only get 2 die. We are just going to do the -1 heart. This is not good, guys. Lose 2 time. Move 1 space. We only have 1 card in our hand anyway. And that's the end of our turn. But we have 4 to spend. We're going to get all these back. 2, 3, 4. 4 to spend. We definitely want this retaliate. And that's it. I think. Yep. It is his turn. He's going to come to us and attack. We have retaliate. I think we're about to die, guys. I need to get rid of a walk and a focus. Ignore by 2. He's doing 2. Attack once. Okay. Oh, I get an extra die because of... Oh, and I did get a double. So I got a double. Ignore all. Reduced by 2, he was doing 2. Never mind. So yeah, I'm down to my last heart. I guess I could attack him twice instead of once. Yeah. Okay. I think that's right. If I was wrong, I was wrong. Alright, so that's retaliate. And now we're probably going to die anyway, so. Brutal reward. Yep, we're going to die. He's going to attack me. Let's see what we got. Nothing. We died. We did. Alright, well that's it for this episode of Final Girl. And I hope you will join me next time. See you playing solo.